Hi, my name is Christy. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is simple and something anyone can follow along with. T-shirt upcycles. So grab a t-shirt that fits you as poorly as this one and some scissors, and let's get to it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like the video. I'm so excited. Thanks for being here. I'm already hurting myself. I thought this was supposed to be simple. Okay, first things first, let's get rid of this neckband. It has got to go. It's never fit right since the moment I bought it, but then again, I bought it in a random shop in Times Square, so what did I expect? After cutting off the neckband at the seam and stretching it a bit, I'm adding 3 lines from biggest to smallest for a decorative touch. I went a little crazy with the precise measurements. It is amazing how much footage I actually cut out here. Finally happy with my 3 lines. That's literally all it was 3 lines. I start cutting them out. Then stretch them a bit so they roll in on themselves. More precision. You can do this step just eyeballing it, not making it complicated like I am here. I wanted to cut off some of the bottom of the shirt and then add a tie on one side. A few inches from the end, angle towards the bottom of the shirt, smooth it out, cut up the middle, stretch out the 2 ends, and you've got a cute side tie. To work on the back, find the middle and flip it so that the back is in half and smooth it straight. I'm using a ruler because I like to make everything more difficult, and angle it from the middle of the shoulder to the middle of the back. Start cutting strips to meet that line. You can make them as wide or as thin as you want. Mine are about 1 inch wide. Make sure your shirt is very straight because you're cutting through 2 layers. Start stretching it out, and that's it for the back. This is an easy way to widen a t-shirt if it is snug around your chest. Okay, so I tried something on the sleeves and I didn't like it. So I'm gonna try plan B of just cutting it off so that it's like a cuter version of a muscle tee. Double knot that side tie and this shirt is done. Just cutting the neckline off makes it feel so much better. Shirt number 2 is just a simple navy blue shirt that I work out in. And my husband kept staring at me and making me nervous. Look at me. He's such a goober, but I love him. And I can't go a project without this little guy stopping in for a visit too. Hi, Roscoe. This one's very simple. All I am doing is recreating a design using holes to add some ventilation for my next workout. Gross. Smooth out the shirt, and I swear I pressed record, but my camera thought otherwise. All I did was take a curved roller and line it up from the middle of the shoulder to a little below the armpit and create a pattern of lines. These were about 1/2 inch apart, which ended up being a little too close. You can also eyeball the lines. You don't have to use a curved roller. I started by creating a small snip in each of the lines and then cutting through to the end of the line. It's here when I'm stretching them out that I found out that they needed to be just a little more of a hole and less of a line. I cut out the other side and then moved to the back. Mark where the holes on the front line up with the back, and why is there a weird laundry detergent stain right in the middle? This time I remembered to press record. Using the curved ruler again, or you can eyeball it, I mean, it's a t-shirt. Create lines with fabric chalk. This time I'm leaving about 1 inch in between the lines, and I think it turned out a lot better. I cut out the lines and then tried it on. To make them stand out a little bit more, I went back and recut all of the lines again by folding it in half and cutting a semicircle. I would recommend doing this from the start. Stretch out each hole again, and my new ventilated gym shirt is done. My friend Julia from high school, and the true inspiration behind this whole video, asked if I could cut up her favorite t-shirt. And as terrifying as that sounds, I said yes. She marked with a safety pin where she wanted the shirt to fall, so I measured just below it, since once you stretch the t-shirt it will roll up a bit, and she also wanted the cute side tie that I did on the New York shirt. Cutting off the bottom and stretching the material is a super easy way to make any t-shirt fit looser around your waist, and a side tie allows you to adjust it even further by tying it where it's comfortable. She also wanted the sleeves to be a little shorter and cuter, so I decided to make a cap sleeve, which is so simple to do. Just start from the armpit area and cut up to the middle of the sleeve. Stretch it, and then use that as a template to cut the other side the same. Moving on to the back, find the middle and flip it in half. Smooth it straight and then start cutting strips about 1/2 inch wide all the way down the entire length of the shirt. Be creative and cut the strips whatever width you want. As always, stretch out the strips so that they roll in on themselves. Okay, I'm going to try to explain this as easily as I can. Group each of the strips into 4. Take the 3rd strip and place it over the 4th, and then take the 2nd strip and place it over the 1st. So then pick up the 1st and the 4th strips and pin them together. Pin the 2nd strip to the top. Okay, ignore the 3rd strip for now and move on to the next grouping of 4 and do the same thing, placing the 2nd strip over the 1st and the 3rd strip over the 4th so that you can pin the 1st and the 4th strips together. Now you take the 2nd strip and then the 3rd strip from the previous grouping and pin those together. And repeat this for the entire length of the shirt. When you reach the bottom, pin that last strip to the bottom. I had to cut one more strip to make it work. Then taking a needle and thread, my channel is called I'm So Excited, so there should be some sewing involved, right? Sew each of those pinned areas with just a few stitches. To hide the knot, first stick the needle through the top strip only, then stitch through both strips, sandwiching the knot between the 2 layers. After a few stitches, play hide the knot again by tying off the finishing knots in between the 2 layers. And then repeat this process for the remaining strips, replacing each of the pins with some hand stitching. I purposely waited until I finished the back crisscross pattern before removing the neckband so that it naturally blended into the top strip. I made a few measurements on the neck to make sure that it was even on both sides. She wanted a slight scoop neck, so I folded it in half from the front, lined up the sides, and then continued cutting through to the front. I only cut one layer so I could use it as a template to cut the other side. Some final stretching around the neckband, and then there's just one step left to do on the back, which is to tack down the 2 sides of that top strip so that it lays nicer. I hope you've enjoyed these easy t-shirt upcycles, and if you do try them at home, please share your pictures in the comments below. Huge shout out to Julia for inspiring me to make this video, and if you liked it, please subscribe to my channel and like this video. Make it a great day!